Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot man motioned over. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Great. Hey! Alpha.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Mayfield comes out throwing. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. Throwing again is Baker. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He beams one deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They just get the play off. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. They'll run here with Henry. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Fourth, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the Patriots. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll give them a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Mayfield to throw. Fits it through the middle. He does it, touchdown! You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets everything he has under this throw. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots lead by 15 now. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
What's up?
Baker now from the gun. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
What's up?
Baker now. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Baker throwing again. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw again. Connects with Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. He's on the move. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
What's up?
From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now it's 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He rolled, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, the shot was...